Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Roberge. It's Sam here from Kelowna Mercedes-Benz. I'm the general sales manager here at the dealership. Thanks for coming by yesterday and meeting with Kip and taking our 2019 G550 out for a test drive. The previous owner of that vehicle is actually a very good friend of mine, and you've landed on a great vehicle. I just wanted to review the structure here. Joseph, I understand that you had a conversation with Kip, and we're looking at a couple of different scenarios. I had a look at some of the options by running through RBC, which I understand you work with RBC as well. I was able to confirm the actual exact lien amount as well by pulling the lien details on that. So we can chat about that as well here. But I was able actually to redo this a little bit. And instead of doing a 6-year traditional finance through the bank, what I actually have to present to you here is a 4-year option on a finance. It's a balloon option, so at the end there will be a payout, but in this particular structure you'll have equity at the end of the 4 years. You're going to pay less interest over that 4-year period of time rather than being in a higher interest, longer term type of scenario. So I'm just going to recap everything here for you folks, and then you and Kip here can chat a little bit further. So we're taking that vehicle to market at $192,995. Again, these are the numbers that were discussed yesterday. I've reduced the selling price to $188,995. We have our administration fee here that is noted. So the selling price of our vehicle will be $189,590. The assigned value to your current vehicle is $112,130, bringing us to a net difference of $77,460. This is where your trade comes into effect because you're only paying tax on this amount here. So those taxes are noted. Your lien amount, which you had mentioned to Kip, is $170,000. It's actually $170,517.66, but I had printed this out and I didn't want to waste any more paper, so we can adjust that later. But $267,599.60 is the amount to finance. So the way that I have this structured is through Mercedes-Benz Financial, again on a 4-year term, but at 3.49%. Joe, I don't know what rate that your own company would give you, but 3.49% is a pretty good rate on a vehicle here. And so that's why I've chosen the Mercedes-Benz way here. So with the with this structure, again, it is a 4-year finance. We did put $20,000 down. And then this is the amount to finance, $247,637. But the way that this is structured is, again, there is a balloon finance on here. So part of the amount to finance has been put at the end, just like your mortgage. So the balloon residual after the 4-year period of time would be $69,928.15. You will be in an equity position, total equity position on this vehicle. That's rolling in your inequity on your current vehicle right now, maximizing your tax savings, and the payment would come to $4,258.24. The implicit finance charges, again, look a lot nicer on this than on the other one. And again, after a 4-year period of time, folks, you will be in an equity position. What I've structured here for you on this as well, because there were some discussions of perhaps keeping the G63 as well, which is totally fine. So we removed it from the scenario, and this would just be the G550. So the total amount to finance after the discount and all the taxes would be $238,883.40. I did the same structure, the 4-year balloon finance. We use the same $20,000 cash down. Now, whether or not you want to do that, we could talk about that. But rate 3.49%, and then your payment is $3603.66. So, quite a bit less, $600 less than trading it in and rolling the two loans together. But I'll leave that part of the equation up to you, whether you want to trade the G63 in. It is an amazing vehicle. A couple things that you're going to have to do out on your own: the tires, the brake rotors. Obviously, you can do the windshield deductible at your own leisure. I wouldn't do it now, obviously, and replace that windshield out in the springtime. But there you have it, folks. There's all the information there. A little bit of a better interest rate again, and a different structure for us to look at. That brought us into a bit of a more of a manageable monthly payment scenario, whether we're taking the vehicle in on trade and or not taking it on trade. So you have a few things to discuss tonight, and I'm going to leave that obviously with the two of you and Kip to discuss here afterwards. But again, if you have any questions, you can ask for myself. Again, it's Sam here at Kelowna Mercedes-Benz. Thank you so much.